student loan forgiveness isn't exactly straightforward. For folks counting on it, the last thing you want is to screw it up somehow after you've been making payments and working toward it for 10 or more years. Today's video is going to talk about 5 common student loan forgiveness mistakes and what to do instead. Stay tuned. The first mistake is consolidating your student loans. Now, it's not always a mistake to consolidate your student loans if you're looking for forgiveness, but it can be a major mistake that can cost you years of loan forgiveness and thousands of dollars. So what exactly is the mistake? If you consolidate your student loans while working towards public service loan forgiveness, you'll have to start all over and make a whole nother 120 payments to be eligible for public service loan forgiveness. That means if you've been paying for years, all of that work is lost. What's a borrower to do instead? If you're already making eligible payments for public service loan forgiveness, don't consolidate your student loans. The next mistake borrowers make is choosing the wrong repayment plan. Each loan forgiveness option has its own requirements about which repayment plans are eligible. So if you're counting on it, you want to make sure you're in an eligible payment plan so you don't delay the amount of time until you become eligible for forgiveness. What's a borrower to do? Look up the specifics of the loan forgiveness plan you're interested in on the FSA website. I'll include a link below to all the general forgiveness plans. Find the qualifying repayment plan that fits your needs best and make sure you're enrolled in it. Another mistake borrowers make is failing to resubmit their income information on time. Student loan forgiveness generally requires that a borrower is enrolled in an income-driven repayment plan of some sort. These plans require that borrowers update their income information annually so they can recalculate the required monthly payment. If you fail to update this information, it'll revert back to an alternative repayment plan, and you won't be working toward loan forgiveness anymore, or if you are, you may be paying way more than you need to each month. So either way, you're going to waste time or money. What's a borrower to do instead? Keep your income information updated annually and submit the application and paperwork each year to make sure your income-driven repayment plan doesn't lapse. Another mistake borrowers make is defaulting on their student loans. Often borrowers who are looking for loan forgiveness do so because the amount of debt is an overwhelming burden, and the best way out for them is through loan forgiveness. The thing is, defaulted student loans aren't eligible for loan forgiveness, and any payments you make when you're rehabilitating your loan don't count toward forgiveness either. That means you'll spend more money and delay the time until your loans get forgiven. What's a borrower to do instead? Keep making income-driven payments. Your monthly payment can be as low as $0 based on your income and still count for loan forgiveness. So essentially, you could end up with the same outcome, paying $0 a month, but keep your credit in good standing and get your student loans wiped off the slate after the appropriate amount of time. And the last mistake is the biggest mistake because it makes you completely ineligible for loan forgiveness ever. And that's refinancing your federal student loans if you're considering loan forgiveness at all. A refinanced loan is a private loan, and private loans are not eligible for student loan forgiveness. If you think at any point you're going to need loan forgiveness, do not refinance your student loans. But what if you already have private loans? Your private loans aren't eligible for any type of loan forgiveness. If you're a qualified candidate for refinancing, you may be able to get a lower interest rate. Make sure any extra monthly payments you have go toward those private loans so you can pay that principal down more quickly. Have you heard of anyone making any of these mistakes and either delaying their loan forgiveness or becoming ineligible altogether? I know a lot of people let their income-driven repayment plans lapse because they don't submit income information on time. And often, the repayment plan it reverts to is the 10-year standard plan, which is a much higher payment. Are there any mistakes that I missed? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, please hit that like button. Show me some love in the comments. I would love to hear from you and your student loan situation. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.